Biker Dads brought to you by Garza Law,
Thunder Roads Magazine of Tennessee and Kentucky,
and the National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers. On this episode of Biker Dad, Destination Daytona. As Bike Week approaches, we show you everything from the madness on Main Street to your bike on the beach. Can I ride my motorcycle onto the beach, and should I ride my motorcycle onto the beach? Plus, back on to this woman's battle with breast cancer isn't slowing her down or keeping her off the bike.
Just do what you got to do and you get through it.
Then bikers taking care of business, the East Tennessee shop that's been gearing up bikers since Nirvana was #1 on the charts. And we check in with April Violet.
April Violet here, Miss Heels on Wheels.
As bikers back the blue. Biker Dad starts right now. Let's roll. We got to check out Daytona Beach back in October for Biketoberfest, and here is a madness on Main Street. Thanks for joining us for this episode of the Biker Dad TV show. As you can see, we're coming to you from Daytona Beach, Florida. We're at Biketoberfest, and it is just awesome. Back to normal, no coronavirus restrictions, hundreds of thousands of people, tens of thousands of bad bikes. It's just a huge party, and it's a good time.
From Colombia, Julian and Colette. We like the bikes. Yeah, we like the bike. We have a bike too.
No English at all.
She like it.
All right.
My name is Irvin Feliciano. It's my first time here.
It's your first time?
I love it.
Where'd you come from?
Winter Haven, Polk County.
So pretty close to here, not too far.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I'm from New York, but I just moved to Florida a little while ago, so it's my first time here, so I like the bike, the noise. Yeah, and the people are great, you know.
Joel Morales, music for the ear, the sound of the motorcycle. I'm feeling good. For me, it's incredible. Yeah, I like it. I continue the next year and stay here. On the March, I visit the Bike Week and stay here again.
Hundreds of thousands of people, tens of thousands of bikes lined all up and down the Florida coast. It is wild and crazy here in Daytona Beach for Biketoberfest 2021. Things are back to normal and people are loving it.
I'm Cody Evans. I'm active duty in the Army.
I'm Barbara. I'm from Brazil, actually.
I've been coming here since I was a kid, and now I'm riding now, so I wanted to show her Daytona and see what it's like out here.
I think it's amazing, like the culture for me. I'm living a dream here, actually, with all the bikes and stuff. The cool guys, it's so amazing. It's really cool. I think it's really cool the way that the beach is right there. I love beach and this weather, like Florida. Look like that, always summer, and have the bikes and the cool guys. It just feels like home, you know. It's amazing.
Much love to every biker. All right, keep my bike up.
This is Biker Dad.
Daytona Beach is one of the few places I've been to in this world where you can actually drive onto the beach. So I wanted to know, can I ride my motorcycle onto the beach, and should I ride my motorcycle onto the beach? The answer to the first one is yes. The answer to the second one was probably shouldn't have done it, but I did anyway. It was a little sketchy, but you can see Elvis and I made it here just fine, and now we got to go back that way about a mile to get it off the beach too. Look at this. Somebody's riding their bike up on the pier too, so I guess you can do that as well. So that's pretty awesome. Motorcycle right up there on the pier as well. So hey, you can do all kinds of crazy stuff in Daytona, and some of it is legal.
This is Biker Dad.
Hey, if you want to know more about Daytona Bike Week, even some of the cool history, check out the March issue of Thunder Roads Magazine, Tennessee and Kentucky. Thunder Roads is a proud sponsor of the Biker Dad Show, so we appreciate their help, and you can help support them too. Just pick up your copy of Thunder Roads Magazine, Tennessee, Kentucky, at any of their advertisers or biker-friendly businesses in Tennessee and Kentucky. And thank you, Thunder Roads Magazine, for your support.
This is Biker Dad.
Hi guys, I'm Jeff Huggins from Biker Rags. We are now in South Clinton, Tennessee. We decided to open up a little leather and accessory shop. We started real small, little dive over in the south end of Knoxville. We moved out to Kingston Pike in 1996. We're there for 24 years, 25 years. And we had an electrical fire in June of 2020, right in the middle of the pandemic. The fire was so devastating that you get in, Pam and I got into this dark space. What's next? You know, we didn't know. We just didn't know. And so the people just got us out of that real quick. And we were at one of our swap meets in South Knoxville, and it wasn't our store, it's at this flea market. And both of us looked at each other and we said, we got to get a store open quick, because our old store is still being rebuilt a year and a half later. We still can't get it up to code, you know. People have been so nice to us, you know, it's just longevity, I think. You know, when we started out, we have, not bikers, but we had a lot of other people saying, there's no way you're gonna make a living doing this. And we said, well, we don't really need to make a living, we just need to stay open, you know. And we started real small, but the biker community, I mean, they're just great people, you know, and they enjoy coming here. They go to the other dealerships. We're all friendly with everybody. You know, there's not that big, I'm bigger than you and all that stuff that you see on TV when you see the biker build-offs and everything. Everybody around here just gets along. We all help each other out. And you know, it doesn't matter what you're riding, who you are, where you come from. If you're on a motorcycle, everybody's just smiling at you. Knoxville really supported us. It's one of those things we're just blessed beyond our wildest imagination. You know, we say our prayers every night, and every night, you know how tragedy can turn into one of the best things that happens to you? That's what happened to us. Thank you, Knoxville and East Tennessee and Kentucky and everybody else that supported us. It's just been great.
Biker Dad.
It's time for an update on the Ride Rescue, the 2006 Heritage Softail. Last time we told you that we tore everything off of it. As you can see, it's all down to bare bones. But when you tear everything off of the bike, you gotta put everything back on. And today we finally got all the parts in all these boxes right here. You can obviously see already what we're doing with the handlebars, but Garrett with Black Sprocket Garage is gonna unbox everything that's been delivered to his shop. We're still not gonna tell you exactly what we're gonna do with the bike, but when you see us unbox these parts, you'll kind of start getting an idea. All right, let's get to it. Let's unbox this stuff.
What's up guys, it's Garrett, Black Sprocket Garage. We are starting to get the parts rolling in and see if you guys can do a little guessing and see what we're gonna do with this bike. For the bars, I figured I'd go ahead and start extending the wires and getting them mounted. As you can see, we're going with tall bars. Everybody loves tall bars. Basically a smooth front fender. Let's see. Tombstone taillight. A set of true dual exhaust. And to go with that exhaust is fishtails. So that probably is going to give it away for us.
This is the really big piece.
And the rear fender. Let's see if y'all can put y'all Scooby-Doo hat on and solve the mystery before we get done with it. So that's pretty much it. We have a few more parts as far as wheels, tires, and some cables.
And we'll check in with you next week when we start putting this stuff actually on the bike.
Yes.
Hey, this is Paul Sr. and you're watching Biker Dad TV.
Marcus loves the community, loves to be involved in the community. He found this opportunity at Fish and tried to end hunger here in Knoxville. But Marcus Garza would be the first person I would call, and that would be the person I would hire.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
If you love your bike but hate Swamp Ass, Breezy Rider is for you. For 27 years, I've been designing medical seating to protect the skin of people confined to wheelchairs. Now, after so many friends asking for help with their motorcycle seats, I've designed Breezy Rider. Breezy Rider actually enhances the look of your bike with its custom fit design, while the patented Seal Air foam reduces vibrations that cause fatigue and pain. And you can actually feel air flowing underneath you, keeping you cool and dry.
Cottonmouth Customs in Pensacola is building awesome bikes, and they're also building a reputation as one of the great bike builders. The shop in Pensacola offers custom bikes, service, and tons of used parts upstairs. The mini museum of beautiful vintage bikes is worth the visit alone. I want to personally thank Cottonmouth Customs for supporting the Biker Dad show and making our dream of riding motorcycles and telling stories possible. And look, even the Blue Angels approve. You know, you can't talk about motorcycles in East Tennessee without talking about biker rags on South Clinton Highway. My friend April Violet said I just had to meet Jeff and Pam. They've been gearing up riders and supporting the motorcycle community since Nirvana was #1 on the charts. Come check out Biker Rags for gear, apparel, and the beautiful vintage bikes in the basement. You can even touch them. Check out their free swap meet too. Schedule at bikerrags.com.
Biker Dads brought to you by Garza Law, Thunder Roads Magazine of Tennessee and Kentucky, and the National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers.
Here's the Mobile Bay Harley-Davidson Bike of the Week.
Mobile Bay Harley-Davidson Bike of the Week.
All around the world, the new 2022 Harley-Davidsons are rolling out into the shops, and we are lucky enough to ride some of them for the first time. We're here in Mobile, Alabama at Mobile Bay Harley-Davidson, and we're going to be taking this one to a special place where this gunmetal gray is highly appropriate. We'll talk about that in just a second. But Brandon's here with us from Harley-Davidson. Tell us about this bike. What is it?
Hello guys, this is Brandon here at Mobile Bay Harley-Davidson. This is a 2022 Street Glide Special. So it's going to come with the black finish. It's going to have the 114 on it along with the stretch bags. It's also going to come with RDRS. It's going to have that Daymaker headlight and a low profile highway bar. And this color is called Gunship Gray.
You can come and ride any of these yourself anytime you want, and if you do, if you walk in and say, hey, I'd like to see the Biker Dad Bike of the Week, they'll give you a free Biker Dad sticker, so you get to ride a cool bike and you get a cool sticker.
This is Biker Dad.
April Violet here, Miss Heels on Wheels. I'm out of here at Freddy's in Lenoir City. This wonderful restaurant decided to do a benefit for the fallen officer Chris Jenkins from Loudoun County. And what they did was, if you came out here today between 11 and 2, percentage of your lunch proceeds would go to a fund for his family. So we decided to share in that and help get more people. So Garza Law had told all our people, if they come up here and they mention that they're here with Garza to have lunch, that we would take care of the first 10 lunches, and we were having a blast. So we also ended up with having an entire Jeep crew that came up here today in honor of Officer Chris Jenkins. So I just want to take you inside for a second to show you guys how great these things are. We love doing stuff like this. It is all about giving back to the community. And here we are, especially our officers and our veterans. So just a quick pan real quick. Look at that. They're waving. Absolutely. So just real quick, everybody came up here to support Officer Chris Jenkins. We thank everybody for that. Thank you so much. This is what our community does. We're never going to stop doing it. This is what our law firm does. We've got a few of our riders up here. We've got a few people coming up a little bit later today. So to everybody that came up to support and eat lunch with us, and the proceeds going to Chris Jenkins, thank you guys so much.
This is Biker Dad.
Biker Dads brought to you by Garza Law and the National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers.
I'm Marcos Garza of the Garza Law Firm. You know, the thing I like so much about serving the motorcycle community through the law is, I suppose, first of all, I've always rooted for the underdog. That's just kind of how I'm made. I do some criminal defense work. I do a lot of personal injury work. And typically you represent those folks who need help the most. You know, if you work for a big company or corporation, you probably met a lawyer down at some country club or something like that somewhere, but I get the pleasure of representing individuals. And the thing that's awesome about the motorcycle community especially is that you kind of have the same camaraderie or the same feel of camaraderie that I experienced in the Marine Corps. And there are parts of me that still miss the Marine Corps. I was a Marine Corps judge advocate or JAG attorney for them for several years. And that kind of selfless service that you surround yourself with whenever you're around other people who signed up to be the tip of the spear or signed up to potentially be in harm's way, kind of creates a fantastic organization.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
And if you spend any time with the motorcycle community, it kind of feels like a group of Marines, right? Well, and a lot of them are, or they're other service members, and you have a certain amount of kind of self-selection of selflessness.
Hi, this is Chris Best, the Biker Dad. Unfortunately, I've never had a serious motorcycle crash in my life, but I know if I do, Marcos Garza and the Garza Law Firm have my back. So thank you for looking out for bikers.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
This is Biker Dad.
And he is just a genuine guy.
Marcos has been very generous. He has a genuine concern for people. You need somebody that cares about you. And that's what Marcos is, and that's pretty much what this firm is.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
Our Back on 2 segment is brought to you by Garza Law and the National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers.
Would you guys mind us running lights for us?
Today, a bunch of very generous people showed out for a ride to help my wife get through, pay for some of the bills for her chemotherapy that she's going through. She has stage 2 cancer.
I have 2 different types of breast cancer, stage 2 to stage 3. They just changed my medications up, and I'm having a lot of trouble dealing with the new medication. It causes fatigue, muscle aches, joints, stuff. It's very taxing on the body, but you know what? You keep a good spirit, you keep a happy heart, you keep being positive, and you just do what you got to do, and you get through it.
Started, I want to say, a couple of years ago. Noticed a small spot in her breast, and it grew really, really fast to something large, and they actually had to go in and biopsy. And so it's just been one thing after another, unfortunately.
I've been part of the biker community now for about 10 years, and there is just, my gosh, it doesn't matter if you know who or what's going on, you're just here. And they have such a huge heart.
When you look around with people with big hearts, and it's all about the biker community, you know, they come together for anybody, you know. It's like a band of brothers. It's like we may not know each other, but they come together whenever there's someone in need.
Just to know that this many people care about another person that they don't even know, and they're coming out and they're giving their support. It's an overwhelming and amazing feeling. Thank you so much. Just thank you. It doesn't matter about anything, but just we got a cause. Thank you. Just it is really an amazing and very humbling feeling.
Biker Dad.
Hi everyone, this is Alika. My dad really wants to encourage younger people to watch out for motorcycles and ride. I asked Freddie for dirt bike for Christmas and I got it. Last time we learned to drive straight in.
Don't drop it. All right, you didn't drop it. How did it feel? I saw you jump for joy there. Awesome job, Alec.
And now I'm learning how to turn.
All right, let's get to it. Start her up. Got it in neutral. All the way down and then half a click up. Oh. Yikes. It's okay. Pick it up.
Pick it up. You got it. There you go. Good job. Good job. You got it. Awesome. All right, dust it off and do it again. Put it in first. Just click down all the way. There you go. There you go. Oh, let go, let go, let go. Let go, you don't have to stop, keep going, keep going. That's fine. Put one down, no, the first one's down. All right, put it back. You gotta start it again. Clutch in. It should start up pretty easy because it's warmed up now. Good job, Alley Cat. Circle, circle, circles. All right, so now it's my turn to take a little ride.
This is Biker Dad.
Hey, I'm Sammy Jo from Jezebel. I just want to talk to you about biker awareness. Look twice, save a life. I know that a lot of accidents happen every day and most of them are motorcycles. So please watch out when you're on the road. Bikers, ride safe, be aware of your surroundings always. And I know I've lost so many people. It's very close to home for me. I've lost my drummer, Scott Turner, my father, and many, many friends. So just look twice, save a life, be aware, keep your eyes out, keep your eyes peeled, and continue to rock on. We love you, ride safe, and we're always praying for you and watching out for you guys.
This is Biker Dad. This is Biker Dad.
This is April Violet, but you're known as
Miss Heels on Wheels.
And what is Heels on Wheels?
It's just a nickname that I got when I started riding. I'm always really conscious about what I wear, no big deal. But I would go to bike nights and I would take my motorcycle boots off and I'd take my stilettos out of my motorcycle bag and I'd put them on and I'd kind of go to bike night and people would watch me do that, and so they started calling me Heels, and then it just kind of stuck. I am the motorcycle community advocate for the state of Tennessee for Garza Law Firm. Tennessee is beautiful, right? Has some of the best riding in this country. You've got the Smokies, you've got the Tail of the Dragon, you've got all these rides. I've enjoyed that part of it. I started working for Garza back in May. We wanted to create a community advocacy program and try to bring all different genres of motorcycles together. We focus on safety. We are very deep in the community. We do a lot of benefits and benefit rides. We sponsor a lot of bike nights. We don't just say, hey, we can help you with your motorcycle needs or any legal needs. We really are out there. I always tell people, we're on the ground with you. We are where you are. And I'm proud of that. So we've been just trying to let people know that we're here. If you ride, join us for anything we have going on. If you need anything from us, let us know. We really push safety. That is our number one. We have our Look Twice for Motorcycle campaign going on. And it's just doing great. Protect yourself and protect your family. That's my big spiel.
Cool. April, Heels on Wheels, Z's not S's.
Yes.
Follow her on Facebook.
Yes.
Thank you for everything you do.
No, thank you, Biker Dad. I'm so glad I met you. So now we're.
It's been awesome meeting you.
Thank you, too.
And thank you to the Garza Law Firm and National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers for making my crazy idea of quitting my job and doing this.
That's what I'm going to get to. I'm going to get to that.
Let's help her do that too. Give her a follow. All right, thank you.
Thanks so much. Enjoy it.
Biker Dad.
This week's tech tip is brought to you by Mobile Bay Harley-Davidson. Neil's here to help us with the Fat Elvis 2009 Electric Glide. It's throwing an engine light, and so we're checking that out. But
this is one of our older setups with the 2-wire. We can double check, make sure that everything's hooked up correctly. But there's they live a hard life. Our 2 sensors do. They're right there in the exhaust stream. They're pretty warm, pretty quick. Sometimes these things can fail, but luckily emissions warranties on most vehicles outlast the factory warranty.
Okay.
If you've got a good service department, they can kind of dig around and get some things covered for you.
All right, cool.
That is our older Tech Link 2. That is the translator between the motorcycle and the computer. That was a Bluetooth setup. This is our Tech Link 3 for the newer bikes. All Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Get everything printed out. Sweet. Like I said, since you already have that flash, we're going to do a what I call a housekeeping reflash. It's just to get everything back to the original settings. And you'll hear your bike kick on. It does its countdown. Just like updating your phone. It does this thing, it'll give us a nice printout so you can have it for your records to show that you have the most current setup.
This is Biker Dad.
I started the group back in June, about 7 or 8 years ago. I grew up working at different dealerships since I was 12 years old, and I just turned 40 years old. And Mike's my best friend here. I have Seth, Ethan, my wife Jessie. There's 5 of us that run the group. We just keep it as tight as possible. We get involved with as many dealerships and businesses as possible. And we do different rides, events. We ride with whoever. We do a Christmas ride during Christmas time with other groups. We partner up with other local groups. We just get everyone involved. That's the bottom line, you know. There's no specific person we deal with. We deal with everyone. Like we're all about the community and having a good time.
It's all about giving back.
And giving back to as much as we, you know. We just had a breast cancer ride and
Did the Halloween ride. That was huge. That was
Halloween ride.
$1,500.
Yeah, we raised $1,500, you know. Her with her family, him. I mean, just that's a hard one, but everything just all came together and it's amazing, you know. We thank Chris and Keith and Bert for the opportunity to do it here, you know. This is in this area, this is the biggest, most baddest place to be for the biker world, right? And for them to give us the opportunity to be here, it's just, we're very thankful and it's amazing, man.
That's it for this episode of the Biker Dad TV show, but the adventure continues. If you happen to see us at Bike Week in Daytona, come by and say hi, and we'll even have a small gift for you. Just come by and say hi to the Biker Dad crew. I will bet you that you had no idea that Mardi Gras actually started on the Alabama Gulf Coast and not in New Orleans. And when it comes to bikers, they do it big. An entire city street blocked off just for motorcycles. The Biker Ball and the Crazy Wild Joe Kane Day. We are rolling out with the Mardi Gras crew in Mobile, Alabama on the next episode of the Biker Dad Show. You do not want to miss this epic party. See you on the next episode, and please look twice for motorcycles.